I'm a game changer. I'm a risk taker.
Hello, about my team. My team name is iRoboForce and the member is me, Ike Maya Setia. I come from Indonesia. I've been following Al-Azhar Line Tracer competition and Mesolving Junior Robotic competition in 2014 as a participant. Exclusive summary of preliminary challenge. The problems I investigated: 1. The robot needs to increase the smoothness of following the line at high speed. Method I use to solve this problem is add more condition at lookup table and implementation of PID controller. The result is robot can run smoothly on its track at optimum speed. 2. If the robot out of track, robot can go back to its track. Method: add a flag to remember the last condition of line sensor data. The result is, although the robot out of track, robot can go back to its track and continue the task. Some color marker or detour marker has the RGB value that is not much different. The method is give a proper range or tolerance between RGB composite value. The result, the robot can differentiate colors well. 4. Inaccuracy in finding the correct wall. Method: it is necessary to adjust the detection distance range and combine with line or color conditions when detecting the correct wall using the ultrasonic sensor in the hallway. Robot needs accurate turn. Use rotation Z or compass. Please note that the direction of the robot is uncertain before turning, so the use of a timer is not recommended in this case. The result is robot can turn accurately at certain angles. So the conclusion is, if the robot is stable and smooth in following the lines, it will be in a perfect position to detect colors, walls, and make turn in the intersection. Robot move forward following the line with speed of 80. Robot has to stop at each waypoint. When the robot detects yellow marker, it has to turn right to get a shorter track. Then, when robot detects pink marker, it has to turn left. After waypoint 3, speed of the robot changes to 55. When robot detects the wall and purple marker, robot has to turn right 90 degrees. After waypoint 4, speed of the robot changes to 65. After waypoint 5, robot turns right, then run with speed of 100 until finish. The total time to complete this mission is 40 seconds. Analysis: mini task. Line tracking. This task takes about 80% of the time. Robot reads sensor in the tracking, then doing the action. Detour marker detection. Robot reads the color sensor all the time, then doing action when find a certain condition, such as in this condition when robot detect yellow marker, detect pink marker, and purple marker. Wall detection. Same as detour marker, in this task, robot always read the ultrasonic sensor and doing the action when find a certain condition. Turn 90 degrees. Robot will turn 90 degrees after the condition is detected. Like the robot detect the wall and purple marker, so that the robot has to turn right 90 degrees. Waypoint detection. Robot reads the color sensor to find waypoint, then doing the action that has been programmed before. Will the overall mission solved if the above mini task completed? Yes. AI algorithm and research. Number 1 is highest priority. Waypoint detection. My team using RGB color sensor to detect orange marker. Find shortcut. Using RGB color sensor to detect yellow marker. 3. Find intersection wet. Using RGB color sensor to detect pink marker. Find wall. Using ultrasonic and RGB color sensor to detect correct wall. 5. Find intersection 2. Using RGB color sensor to detect waypoint 5 marker. And 6. Line tracking. Using line sensor, then process using the PID method to obtain stability and speed in following the line. My team used Notepad++ to make it easier to write the program code, then copy and paste it to the QSpace AI panel. Implementation. Waypoint detection. To find the waypoint, robot has to detect orange color. Adjust the total duration for 97 duration. Robot will stop until it enters the direction of 14. Then, robot moves forward following the line. If the duration is 0, robot starts calculating the waypoint that have been passed. Find shortcut. Robot detect yellow marker so that it can turn right to get a shorter route. After detect the color, robot will turn right with the right wheel speed for 50 and left wheel speed for 70. Find intersection 1. Using RGB color sensor to detect pink marker. After robot detect pink marker, robot turns left. In this case, I use compass. If robot find the compass modulus value of 90 more than 85 or less than 5, the duration set to 0 and robot will run according line tracking program. Find wall. Robot detect the wall using ultrasonic sensor with a value between 11 and 14. The RGB sensor is set to detect the purple marker. Other than that, the speed of the robot is decreased so that it can run more stable. The purpose of using US sensor and color sensor is to prevent the robot from detecting the wrong condition. Find intersection 2. Using RGB color sensor to detect waypoint 5 marker. After detect waypoint 5, robot has to turn right to find the shorter route. After the turn program is ended, the after waypoint variable changed into 0 so that the robot not running the program again. Line tracking. My team applies the PID method to increase the smoothness and following the line at high speed. On this challenge, the robot is still able to get stability at speed 80 kp 8 kd 130 and sampling rate 0.025 seconds on the straight track and right turns. For long straight track after waypoint 5, the robot can still run well at a speed of 100 with kp 6 and kd 100 and sampling rate 0.025 second. Proportional integral derivative or PID method for line tracking. The sixth sensor of the robot will detect line and define the error value. Then, the error value is calculated to PID formula to convert the error signal to desired action. The output PID is equal to turn rate, then applied to the right and left wheel speed. My team only use P and D. The left wheel speed is obtained from init robot speed plus PID value. The right wheel speed is obtained from init robot speed minus PID value. The error value is obtained from the condition of IR sensor. PID value is equal to Kp times P plus Ki times I plus Kd times D. One approach to tune the loop can be try-error method. Set the Kd variable to 0 and tune the Kp term alone first. If the robot reacts too slowly, increase the value. If the robot seems to react fast, becoming unstable, decrease the value. Once the robot responds reasonably, even if it oscillates, tune the derivative portion of the control loop or KD. Debugging. Sometimes the robot runs not according to what I programmed. Each machine sometimes has a different environment, but we are often not aware about it. How did you fix the issue? Get used to always debugging first to retrieve sensor data in all necessary conditions. Debugging process. First, run the robot. Second, show the bug variable. Third, pause the robot at a certain location to read the sensor or variable condition. Fourth, to get the right position, run the robot manually using the arrow keys on the keyboard. Fifth, adjust the program based on debugging result. Conclusion and further work. The PID method plays a big role in solving challenge. Turn using compass is more stable, so that the robot can accurately turn at certain angles. Further work. The speed of the robot in following the line is made more varied according to the shape of the track arena. For example, when going through the straight track, the speed will be increased. If you find a turn track, the speed will be lower. And also need to provide acceleration and deceleration so that the robot is more stable. Learning experience. I learned about using PID control, adjust the speed and smoothness at several conditions and got new experience about virtual robot programming. Thank you.